I just wanted to go through I've given you a task there, the diary of manufacturer. I just want to go through just to give you a brief outline of what's involved. Okay, so this is worth roughly 20 marks out of what would be 240, yeah, 20 marks. Okay, and so you have 10 marks is for your diary, and then funny enough, your what you call safety considerations is another 10 marks. So you have 20 marks there that need to be included. Okay, so what we're going to look into, I'm just going to discuss again. I know some of these dimensions you won't be able to think of. Just leave the dimensions blank for now. If you can think, if it's approximate, it's more than good enough. It doesn't need to be spot on. If you say 100 mil and ends up actually you came in 120, they're not going to be looking for that. As long as it's something close, they're happy enough. Okay, so you can see there. So again, the diary of manufacture, you need to discuss the different process you carried out. So break it down piece by piece. So this piece I made out of brass, I made out of aluminium, I did on the lathe, this, that, and the other. Again, when it comes to the lathe, make sure you're discussing the different processes used. Facing off, knurling, parting off, drilling, center drilling, all these sort of things. And don't forget your safety precautions. So your safety precautions, again, for the lathe, for the milling machine, all these different things, I've included them there just to give you a helping hand when it comes to writing these, because the safety considerations is 10 marks, easiest 10 marks you'll ever get. All you have to do is, you can see it there, there is there's 10 marks right there in red. Well, not to, again, if you do that for each of them, it's 10 marks. So again, I said I made the base piece. I began with a piece of aluminium, 200 by this. Again, all the aluminium we have used is 1.5 mil thick, so it'll be something by 1.5. Firstly, I found the center line and using the height gauge. Again, you can talk about using the vernier caliper, using the odd leg caliper, using a ruler. More than good enough as long as you're explaining what you've done. Firstly, I found the center line using the height gauge to use as a datum. What a datum line is, something you measure off. So again, usually we have a datum edge, so you keep measuring from the edge. So instead of measuring in 10 and then measuring in 10 off that, we measure in 10, in 20, in the whole way from the edge. That's a datum edge. So I marked out the two holes required for the slot. I drilled the diameter 4 pilot hole before I drilled the diameter 10. Again, when using the pilot drill, again, I've included, you can see that is in red. So it stands out, very easy for the examiner to see, okay, the safety considerations is there, done. I have this all up on Teams, guys, so you can look through it. All these things here, again, they're there to help you. I'd be much happier if you changed it into your own words so we don't all have the exact same thing. Okay. Any questions, will you please send me a message?